Hi, everybody. So, if you were watching the Cynthia and Trina show, that just ended a few minutes ago because I had to come down here for the Grandmaster P cooking show. Yay! So, the way that this is going to happen, because we don't want to keep you guys on here while, certain things are cooking, he's going to do a couple of things, and then we're going to shut it off, and then we're going to come back. Okay, so I am going to turn the camera around. Hello, everybody that is out here watching. Grandmaster's gonna cook. Yay! I know, Michael Rowe. Yay! Okay, so here we go. I'm turning the camera around. He's gonna tell you what he's making.
Hello, everyone. Tonight we're gonna make a special Italian dish. But first of all, let me explain about this dish. Most Americans think that eggs are a food for breakfast only. Well, that's not the same in Europe. Spain, Italy, France, we eat eggs all the time. Lunch, dinner, we can make wonderful dishes with eggs. So tonight I decided to make a dish with eggs. Not only that, I gotta explain a couple of things. The dishes I'm making are not expensive to make, are simple. As a matter of fact, there is a whole cooking experience in Italy called cucina povera. It means poor kitchen. These are all peasant dishes. When right now it's so fashionable to say farm to table, we have been doing farm to table for 3,000 years. It's nothing new to us. That's how all Italians used to eat, farm to table. So we're gonna make a peasant dish, an Italian peasant dish, with a couple of different twists. And it's so simple, so inexpensive, and so delicious that everyone and anyone can do if they want to. So we're gonna start with this by telling you what we're making. The eggs. The eggs are gonna be pasture-raised organic. We do not use any eggs that are not cage-free, pasture-raised. We don't buy them, we don't use them. They are antibiotic-free, hormone-free, and they are absolutely delicious and much healthier for you. They cost a little bit more, but you're also supporting the local farmers and ranchers around the area. So I recommend that when you buy eggs, you buy good time. I got this at the local supermarket. There is several different brands, but this is the only eggs we use. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna use tomato sauce. Again, buy different kinds of tomato sauce, it doesn't matter, but make sure they have no sugar, organic, healthy, natural, nothing added. So this is just one brand that we bought, but there is other brands that we can use. I already pre-cut red and green jalapeno, one of my favorite things, onions, and a little bit of garlic. Now, you may ask, an Italian dish with a jalapeno? Let me explain. Number one, cooking is like the martial arts. You can take a Korean art and add a few Chinese or Japanese moves. You can take an Israeli martial arts and add a couple of Filipino stick and knife techniques. That does not change the nature of the art. In cooking, the same thing. These are not Italian, these are Mexican, we understand that. But I add them to my Italian cooking because they are good for you, they are flavorful, they are hot, they are delicious. So don't be too stuck up when it comes to, oh, this is not pure Italian, this is not pure Spanish, this is not pure French or whatever. You can add different ingredients to make your cooking much more exciting and tasteful, and you add your own identity to the cooking. In fact, tonight I'm actually drinking Spanish wine. This is Spanish wine, a great Rioja from 2018 with the Tempranillo grape. They go wonderful with an egg dish like I'm gonna do. As you can see, I'm having 100% extra virgin Italian olive oil, but it's under the Kirkland label because we get this at Costco, and it's rated as a wonderful, wonderful olive oil from Italy. So, we're gonna get started in a couple of minutes.
All right, everybody. We will be back. The one thing that he did forget to mention is the bread, but the bread is going to go into the oven. I'll show that to you guys in a few minutes. He's going to whip up the eggs. He's going to do a couple of things really quick, and then I'm going to come back. Yes? You want me to come back?
I'm almost ready.
Oh, he's almost ready. So see, here I am yakking. Hi, Sonny. Hi, everybody. I'm going to turn the camera right back around so you can see what he's doing.
The first thing we're going to do is make what Italians call soffritto. You put some olive oil.
That would be the oven.
After you put that olive oil in there, and of course turn the heat on.
Ciao, Anto.
Okay? After you do that, you are going to create a little bit of a base. That is the soffritto, what it's all about. It gives a lot of flavor. It releases a lot of interesting organic flavors into the food. So you get your olive oil, that's warm, and then you put in your garlic and your onions. That's it. That's that simple. Now, of course, I'm not going to use all of this jalapeno, otherwise we'll probably die. But we're going to put some of the red one. That's about it. And some of the green ones.
Stephen Hayes is watching you cook.
I love Stephen Hayes. He's one of my best friends.
And the Spanish people call it sofrito also.
Always use a wooden spoon while cooking so you don't scratch the pan. It's also healthier and better instead of using metal or a plastic spatula. Sometimes it's necessary, but most of the time, and this is your sofrito, you let it cook now for a couple of minutes. Let it get nice. Don't burn it. Don't overcook it. Just gently make it golden and releases all the flavor of the food. So let's take another little break.
Okay, hang on before we take our little break. So, this is our bread here.
That is been previously brushed.
Yes, previously brushed with olive oil. Stephen Hayes said he's helpless in the kitchen and go for it. So I have it on crisp to 425. So I am going to put that on. He's over here doing his thing.
Remember, this is a simple dish. This is a delicious dish. This is a dish that does not cost a lot of money, does not take a lot of time to make. Anyone can make this in a short amount of time for a little money, so it's a wonderful. But the beauty about this kind of cooking is that it's also very healthy, full of protein, full of goodness, instead of buying processed food, frozen food, and all the other stuff that is really not good for you. So follow us with this because I think you're going to see something that you've never seen before.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a couple of the comments that are going on. Sunny said, Grandmaster, if you ever get out of martial arts, you could start your own cooking show. You're a natural.
I am doing that.
He's not getting out of martial arts, but
No.
And then Daryl says, I still say Grandmaster P is a man of many talents. A healthy diet is so important. Antofa said, very chef Italiano. Extra virgin olive oil is very good. Yes.
It's the only way to go.
Yes, it's the only thing that we use cooking with.
The only exception to that would be if you're frying something at very high temperature, okay? Because olive oil tends to smoke, and it's not really designed to deep frying at very high temperature. So for that, for those few cases when you do that, you use avocado oil. Healthy, delicious, and very good. It withstands very high temperature. Olive oils are really not designed for that. So for this is good because it's not very high temperature. If you could smell this right now,
It is
you will be
amazing.
amazed. You're ready? Our sofrito is already. Okay, by the way, I didn't tell you what this dish is called tonight.
You did not.
I will tell you the Italian version first. It's called uova al pomodoro, which means eggs and tomato. That simple. All right?
Okay, so Cynthia said, let me go back up here. Cynthia is watching you because I told her to.
Hi, Cynthia.
And she said, ooh, looks better than what I'm cooking.
Probably anything I do looks better than what you're cooking.
Oh, burn, girl.
I'm Italian, girl. What do you want? Cooking is in our blood.
Michael Rowe wants to know what the name of your coming show is.
There is no coming show. I'm just winging it. I'm creating as I'm going. And I don't know, but I'll come up with something, Michael. I will come up with something.
And John Rojas wants to know if we will post, please, the recipe in the written form if it's not too much trouble. And thank you for sharing us with them. It's nice to have some normalcy.
Absolutely. Now that we are all in captivity,
Yes.
and the world is going mad, to use one of my favorite comedians,
Yes.
Dennis Miller, expression, the world has gone mad.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm trying to put the bread in here, people.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
All right.
you know, I just heard a statistic today that,
Right here, Miriam.
oh, that's your wine. What about my wine?
You need more wine. Your
I
wine
read
is
a
empty.
statistic today that last year, in 2019, 69,000 people died in the United States of drug overdose. 69,000. That is twice the total amount globe-wide of the coronavirus. And yet we have shut down the planet virtually. But anyway, let's not get political.
No.
Let's stay happy and whatever. Okay, my sofrito is ready.
Okay, hang
So
on,
what is
everybody.
the-
I'm
what
pouring.
is the next step?
I'm pouring wine.
Are you putting my wine? I cannot cook without wine.
The chef needs
Thank
wine.
you.
See, Miriam?
It's mandatory. You cannot cook without wine. All right, now
You
the
need wine
sofrito
to
is
cook.
beautiful, and now we put the tomato sauce.
So
in it.
this is some tomato sauce that we had left over. It's just plain
Yeah,
tomato
plain,
sauce.
the one I showed before. There is nothing in it. It's organic, however. Organic, beautiful San Marzano tomato from Italy. All right.
Hi, Stephanie. This is my husband. Stephanie and I went to yoga together in India.
All right, turn it down.
Turn it down.
Because you don't want to burn anything, of course.
Yes.
Stirring it. Now, some people say, do you add salt and pepper? You might, but you don't have to.
This is so cute. Salvatore just logged on and he said, oh, this is Italian sofrito.
Sofrito, exactly. You can add a little bit salt and pepper to taste, and I often do, because
I'm not, Miriam. I'm watching my bread close.
I like my food a little bit hot and spicy, full of flavor. So we use Himalayan pink salt.
Hi, Nathan.
Okay, a little bit of that. And then black pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit to give it a little bit, because remember, you also have the jalapeno in here. So it's already nice and tasty with the garlic and the onion. That's it. That's how simple this dish is. I mean, anyone, even Michael Rowe can do it. Anybody.
Burn Michael Rowe!
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. We love Michael.
We love Michael.
So,
all right,
now,
Trina needs more vino.
here
Hold
comes
on.
the trick.
Okay. Here comes the trick. Trina's drinking white.
Yeah, I know. Listen, that's the other thing about wine. You drink whatever the hell you like. You understand? Some people, with red meat, you have to have red. With the fish, you have to have white. There are great white wine that they go very well with steak. There is great red wine that go with fish. It's your taste, it's the dish, it's what you like. So don't worry about the experts telling you what you should drink.
Yes.
Or what you should eat. So when it starts bubbling a little bit, like that, you know it's ready. And now.
Miriam said, where's the wine? Add the wine.
No.
Nope.
No wine in the dish on this one.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely none.
Okay.
This is an egg dish that requires the tomato, the vegetables that we put, garlic, onion, but no wine. And no cheese on this one. Don't screw it up. We are not Pizza Hut, okay? Yeah, they throw all kinds of shit into a dish because people need to have these enormous, humongous dishes. This is a nice dish. So now, we're gonna break the eggs and put them in there, just like that.
Okay, I gotta check my bread. Hang on.
Yes, check on your bread.
I don't want to burn the bread. Okay.
By the way, how many eggs? Okay, Trina and I have done as many as 4 each. You can do 2 each, you can do 3 each. Again, it's whatever you want. Who cares? It depends on how hungry you are.
Yeah.
Today, we're gonna do 3 eggs each.
Yes.
So you just put them in there nicely, don't break them.
The chef has wine. He's just not drinking it, Miriam.
Yes, I'm in the middle of doing something here.
Hi, Art. John is cooking.
All right.
This is how we are maintaining our IF and our beautiful weight loss.
Yeah, we also
Art.
how we're maintaining our sanity
Yeah.
in this crazy time.
All right, Stephanie, don't use onion.
Okay, here we go. 6 eggs, but like I said, it could be 8, it could be 4, it could be 10, whatever you want. These are the eggs.
No, John, no formaggio. Not in this.
No formaggio on this recipe, no cheese. And now, all you have to do is wait.
Wait. So, hang on. I'm going to check my bread. So, I have these little baguettes. They're getting beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, we're going to hang over here for a second. And we're going to watch that. He's running around putting all the stuff away. I'm going to turn the camera around.
It'll take a few minutes.
Yes. It's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to turn the camera around and have a drink of wine. So, I cannot even begin to tell you guys how good this smells. And, you know, that's why I have struggled all these years with my weight, because this guy knows how to cook. And he wants me to get out of his way. Okay. He's going in the pantry. So, yes. Oh, luscious, yes. So, have any of you ever had something like this before? Have you made something like this before? I'm gonna read your comments. while we're waiting for the eggs to cook because I do not like runny eggs. Okay, Tony, I will post a recipe later for you. And Mark, it is eggs and tomatoes with garlic bread. And I will show you the bread. It is absolutely fabulous. It's coming out beautiful. These are just some little baguettes. We got these at Costco, right?
Yes. But I would recommend that you go to
hold on.
the best bakery that I've ever found in the last few years was at a place called Whole Food.
Whole Food, yep.
My God, they have a phenomenal bakery. They use all natural ingredients, organic. The breads are phenomenal. They have so many kinds. Please do not buy the bread in plastic
sliced bread
bags on the shelf of the supermarket that could be there for 20 years and it never goes bad because it's full of preservative. Buy good bread. Good bread is a secret of Italian cooking. So now we're gonna come and take a look here and see how we're progressing.
Okay.
As you can see, the eggs are beginning to solidify. They gotta become almost like soft-boiled eggs eventually.
Yeah.
But they're soft boiling in tomato sauce as opposed to water.
Yes.
So they take time, a little bit of time, but they're gonna be delicious. And you'll know when they're ready because you'll see the consistency.
Okay, so we have a comment from Stephanie saying, I can't believe you can cook eggs other than scramble them.
Oh my God, that is an unbelievable statement. I can make, and I will make on this show, eggs many different ways.
Yes.
Eggs like you'll never had before. I will make what is called an Italian, we don't call them omelette. Omelette is a French word, by the way, kind of adopted by the English language. We call them frittata. A frittata can be 100 different kinds, and they are phenomenal. And I will make one
with potato
in a week or two, and I will share that with you.
With potato.
Oh, potatoes is just one of the vegetables.
It's my favorite.
Broccoli, spinach, zucchini. You can use so many things to make one or a mix of all of them into an incredible frittata. I will make it for you and I will show you.
Okay, so can you take the bread out, by the way, for me, please?
Yes. Can we take a quick break?
Sort of, because we have a lot of viewers right now. So.
Yes, the bread is ready.
All right, so while he is over there taking the bread out, I'm going to read him some comments. So, let's see. Michael Rowe is trying to talk Italian to you. Nutremi sto morendo di fame.
It means I am starving. I'm dying because I'm starving.
Okay, good job, Michael. Miriam said shack shuck. What is that, Miriam? Sonny worked as a kid at an Italian resort, and they cooked very similar. Salvatore said Italian cooking is easy, simple, and genuine ingredients, like Chef Grandmaster says. Yes, John, like a poached egg. Justin said, my wife said this needs to be a new segment. To combat Hapkido or just in general? Mary said, this show, implying there's going to be more. There is going to be more.
Absolutely.
Yes, Stephanie, I know you're English.
This could become my second career.
I think it should become your second career.
Well, we'll see.
Because,
we'll see what happens.
I've been benefiting from this for a long time. All right, Daryl says, I don't like running eggs since I retired from the Army. I really miss the omelets at the mess hall. I've never seen eggs boiled with tomato juice. Looks better than what I am cooking. Okay. It's not tomato juice. Hang on.
Right. Number one, it's not tomato juice. It's tomato sauce. San Marzano tomatoes from Italy, but in a can, since we cannot buy the fresh ones. All right? So tomato sauce, organic, plain, nothing added. Make sure you read the labels. No sugar.
No sugar.
Okay, so you use the natural, beautiful tomato sauce, and you cook the eggs inside of the sauce.
Yes.
That's how you do it. And yeah, and I have many other ways to cook eggs that I will show you if this thing continues. Right now I'm focusing on this one.
All right. People are talking to me in Italian. All right, people, come on. Pepe mia che mi mangia.
The what?
I don't know what that is. All right. It could be my pronunciation, Sonny.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Bartov looks molto bene. Next time, scacchiata? Scacchiata. I don't know what that is. All right, he's going to have to read the comments, people, because I can't speak Italian. Make a combat hapkido cookbook.
Wow, that is a great idea. But it's like my other books. I spend years putting them together and then nobody buys them. Because everybody's so cheap.
All right. Your old buddy, Carlos Barba, is
Oh my
watching.
God.
He says you look great.
Hey, Carlos, you are my favorite Cuban. All right? You're a great guy. And we've been great friends many, many years ago, going back to 1980. So right now, it's like what? Oh my God, 40 years. I can't believe it. Remember when we were kicking ass in New York, arresting the bad guys every day? Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. You're still my buddy. I still love you, Carlos, and I'm glad you're still around with us.
All right. Miriam said shakshuka is from Israel, and it's eggs poached in a spicy tomato sauce.
Well, that's very nice. She just found that out on Google. I'm doing an Italian dish. I don't care what they do in Israel. Okay, we will call Neil Farber and ask him if he's ever done this dish. All right.
All right. Stephanie said she's going to cook eggs in tomato sauce and try not to poison herself.
I hope so. All right, now what we need to do, we need to prepare one of this.
Carlos said you haven't changed in 40 years.
Oh, bull. Carlos, thank you, but I wish you were right. I have changed, but I'm still around, and that's what counts.
I'm going to read the comments in a second, but we got to look at this.
All right, now, you got to make sure that they're cooked. So you use one of this, very simple. They can use probably another couple of minutes. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, they're cooking good. Yeah.
Should they keep the fire up so high?
Yeah.
Should it be boiling like that?
Yeah, because it keeps on cooking.
We have some novices on here.
You see, you gotta keep it cooking, but you know if it's gonna stop burning. You will know, you will feel it, you will smell it, the color will change. So you're not burning them, you're just making them a little thicker. Now, listen, if I was making this for myself alone, I would have pulled it out 3 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Why?
but he knows.
I like my eggs running.
No.
Virtually liquid. They are delicious, and I could eat them.
No.
But my wife wouldn't. She likes them hard as a rock.
I do not.
So we find a compromise, and we cook them, like I said, like soft-boiled eggs. And you know something? Oh my God, they are ready.
All right, so turn it off. I'm going to read a couple of more comments. Sunny said what she said was "eat my little bird" in Italian.
Okay.
All right. Robert Clancy said organic, nothing extra added. Sounds like a nice joint lock. Thanks for sharing your cooking talents. I love you both.
That's the only way we cook. We buy grass-fed beef. We buy cage-free eggs. We try to support the local farmers. We try to be good to the environment and also very humane to the animals that give their lives for our nutrition and our pleasure. Yes. So we respect the animals. Beef, pork, chicken, anything. We respect them, we honor them, and
Yes.
we want to buy the ones that are treated in a humane way, and they are also the healthiest and the most delicious.
Yes.
Thank you about that.
All right, Gerardo, we don't do yuca. We're drinking a lot more vino.
All right. Now what happens now? This is important also.
No, potato. He did not say potatoes and tomatoes are in the same family.
All right. So, can we proceed now?
Yes.
This is the grand finale, folks.
There's so many comments.
I know, but we don't
Okay.
need all of them right now. I want to explain what I'm doing now.
All right, everybody, I need my wine glass. Hang on. The videographer needs the wine glass. Okay.
You let it cool off for a couple of minutes. You do not use plates because all the tomato sauce and everything would run all over, and it's hard. It's very hard to capture and enjoy. The reason for the bread was that once you put the eggs and the tomato sauce in there, you will take the bread and dunk it into the tomato sauce. That's the reason for the bread. There is no other reason for the bread. And by the way, if you don't like bread or you don't want to use it, you don't have to. It's just something that we enjoy. So, here it is. The dish is complete. So how long did it take? And how much money was it? 6 eggs and a couple of cans of tomato sauce. And
some
onions,
bread.
some garlic. That's it. So you cannot tell me that it's expensive, that it's too hard to make, too difficult. It's very healthy, delicious, and inexpensive. All
Yes.
right, now we put it in.
All right. Don't you
Using
need
one of this.
a drink first?
Yes, I have to have a little drink before
All right, cheers.
I perform the surgery. All right, very simple.
Cynthia, what does your dinner look like?
1, 2,
You got to go scoop up the eggs.
and 3. That's 1. Since we decided to make 6 eggs. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now, you have all this delicious tomato sauce left over, right? What do you do with it?
You split it.
You put it on top of the dish because this is what you're gonna use with that.
Yes.
So, just simply put it in like this. Nothing goes to waste, remember? So scoop every delicious scoop of it. And dinner is served. Now, you let it cool off a couple of minutes because it's extremely hot. You hear me?
Yes. I'm sorry.
You gotta
Say it again.
No, you gotta let it settle a little bit because it's very, very hot and you're not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna burn your mouth. So let it settle for a few minutes, couple of minutes, and then you put it on the table. Now, interestingly, we do not use forks for this dish.
No.
Hold on.
It's fabulous.
We use spoons.
Hey, Cynthia, do you recognize that spoon?
It's called a spoon, Cynthia.
Cynthia, do you recognize it though? Do you have one like that at your house?
So, you eat it almost like a soup. The reason why you don't want to use a fork is because you want to scoop up as much of the content as possible as opposed to breaking it down and dripping all over from a fork. So you do that, and then you use the bread to dunk in the bread. And this is your cucina povera, poor kitchen, from Italian peasants. They've probably been doing this for a couple of thousand years. It's simple, like I said, delicious, healthy, inexpensive, And now, if you don't mind, Trina and I are gonna go and eat. Thank you very much for being with us. See you next time.
And I will answer some of your questions because there are lots of questions later. And thank you, Bud. Bud says he loved watching Cooking with Grandmaster.
Thank you, Bud.
So, yes, I will answer some of these. And later tonight, I think that Cynthia and I are going to go back online and we're going to have a pajama party. But don't tell the Grandmaster. Bye. Buon appetito.